What we're working on today, as you guys just saw, is we're working on putting the carpet back into the truck. So you guys saw that I had the brush on the drill. I sprayed it down with a simple green, a little bit of dish soap. That way it was real sudsy. Sprayed everything down. I got all the stuff that was in the truck. I mean, there was bits of cable, there was change, there was bolts, self-tappers. There was, I mean, a couple of inches worth of sand in some of the creases. So I've got everything looking nice and clean now, and what we're going to do is we're going to start to try to put the carpet back in. But before we do, I've got the new dash skin. So check this dash out. This dash right here has definitely seen its fair share, huh? Look at that, crack all the way down. So I'm going to clean all this out right here. I'm also going to pull out the head unit so we can source some of our cables down there that we're not using, because I don't really like the thought of leaving some cables down there, just because I don't really want to start an electrical fire or anything. So I'm going to try to source those and see if they're being used or what they actually go to, and hopefully we can remove those out of there. Like, here's the dash skin. This is the original color of the truck, the agate gray. It does have the holes here that we're probably going to have to drill, I would assume, or maybe we don't. Maybe that covers the other holes. I'm not sure. And here's our new bezel. This is the one with the new AC, or the new air vents. And here's our little install guide. We got our clips and we have our silicone adhesive. So I guess without further ado, let's jump into it and let's see how it turns out. Wish me luck. I hope it comes out good. Got the dash prepped with the Goo Gone, and it's nice and ready for the adhesive. But before I do that, I also remembered that ever since I put in those LED blinkers, and I also have the LED lights on the taillights, the blinkers won't work. They do this right here. You see that? So to fix that, I got the little blinker fuse right here, and then you'll have to get this one. It says flasher for LEDs. So you just come over here. All right, pull it out. It was a little bit harder than I thought it would be, but this is the original Chrysler one, as you can see. Just wanted to make sure I had it right. You can see right there is where it's gonna go. Put this guy in there. Make sure that guy's pushed down nice and flush. It's a little bit taller than the other one, but it should be fine. So now we have regular blinker. You see that? And you can hear it too. Much better. Regular blinker. All right, success on that. It actually came out a lot better than I anticipated. With these weird, molded pieces, it could be kind of tough, but they are made here in America, so that is good. It did say to bunch up the rags on either side, and then also to put weight. They showed people using phone books or packs of paper, but I have these 25-pound plates, so I just set them up here, and they are doing their thing. I've got the front bezel on there as well too. This came out decent. The only thing that I saw with this is that there's this weird gap with this and with that. I mean, everything else seems to be good. All this around here, there's not even a gap in there. That's all plastic. But you know, there's a clear gap in there. So not too stoked about that, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's not going to be perfect. The old one was completely chewed up, and it was super nasty. You can see here. Here's the old one. So, you know, the vent was broken. This vent right here, it's broken. You can see it doesn't want to stay in there. There was tape and stuff, and then all along the top here, you can see it was completely cracked. So it was time for this thing to go. And honestly, I don't remember if it had a gap or not before. You know, chances are, the way this truck was, it could have had a gap originally, and I just never noticed it. I feel like I would have noticed it. I feel like that would have been something that would have caught my attention, but it is what it is. I've got the new one in there now, so I'm stoked about it. It looks good. That silicone glue, I know you didn't really see me putting it on there, but it was some strong stuff. It says that it needs 12 hours to cure, which is perfect. It's about 10 o'clock right now at night. So 12 hours from now in the morning when I get up, come out here and check it out. It should be nice and cured. But overall, it's very clean. The lines match up very nice. And overall, I'm stoked about it. You really can't even tell that I replaced it. I made sure to tuck it in behind that airbag section right there. You have to kind of pry that thing out with a flathead and push that lip back in there. But other than that, I mean, they've got it figured out. It looks good. I was working on a little project here. I'm working on this little project here with this light. The truck came with two of these. One of them was burnt out, and honestly, there was no need for two of them because only one of them fits in here. But you can see it's got a little section right there for the wire to come out. So I took it and I set it right in here, and it looks like it'll fit in there perfect. And then I've got my pigtail here to wire up to the truck. So I'm gonna have that with this, and they already have it painted some type of like metallic silver, so we're just gonna leave it. But I'm gonna super glue this in there. Actually, I'm probably gonna do it with the 2-part epoxy. I'm just gonna put a nice little bead in there, then a little bead in there, and that should be good for that. And then we can wire that up for the headliner. And then we also have to do these tail lights as well, but that will be for another day. So back at it again today, another day, another dollar. So we're wrapping the truck up, which is a great feeling. I know that we've been saying that the last couple of videos, but it's actually the case. So what I've been doing is I've actually been looking online for some good wrap colors. Now, I thought I had a wrap color picked out. I even had it in my shopping cart and everything. It was actually between two, and I'm starting to second guess it. Now, I will tell you that I was gonna change the truck from the maroon to like a blue, that Dodge Sport blue. If you guys, a lot of you guys that know about Dodges know what color I'm talking about, but that Dodge Sport blue was gonna be the color I was gonna go with. But just going off the red accents and stuff, you know, as far as like the drag links and the leveling kit, I think I'm gonna stick with the maroon color. I've been seeing some really nice candy apple reds, stuff like that. So you guys let me know down in the comments what color I should do it. I don't really care personally what color it's gonna be, as long as it's something that stands out. So what I'm doing now, I've really just been enjoying the truck the last few days. It's nice to have everything dialed in, looking good, running good, feeling good. So now what I'm doing, I just got done kind of cleaning out the garage, did the floor, all that type of stuff, rearranged everything, got everything nice and refreshed. So now what I'm gonna do is the exhaust is coming right out of the Super 10. And what I wanna do is I wanna extend those out. So I have these right here. Boom, boom, right? And I want them to kick out to the left because of what we have here. So you can see here, we have this one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these out and we're gonna extend them to the back and then have them kicked out. And then also, I have a new exhaust hanger and some more clips there. So, as you guys can see, we're gonna be trying to figure that out. I think I'm gonna have to probably drill a hole, maybe self-tap. I don't know. You guys are gonna see what we have to do. So let's jump into it. And hopefully, the main reason why I'm doing this is to get rid of some of the drone inside the truck. That the drone at idle, it just bub, 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 bub. It's horrible. It's worse than, it sounds, it's louder than the subwoofer, honestly. So the other day I took the lady out for a ride. Her and I were going out to dinner, and it's been a while since she rode in it, and she's like, is that the I turned the radio down, and she's like, that's not the sub? And I said, no, that's the exhaust. She's like, oh my God, that thing is loud. So anyways, it's the drone itself. The truck really does sound good, but the drone itself is just horrendous. So let's jump under there and see if we can get it fixed. You guys gotta check this out too. So I just scored this off Marketplace, $100. Check this out. Boom. Got the light up inside. Everything's ice cold. You know dang well that this thing is gonna be getting used. But $100. It's got different light modes and stuff, but you can't beat it. It's perfect for out here. I mean, it doesn't have a freezer, but that's okay. We're not really putting food in it. It's just gonna be for the drinks. But I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. All right, so I got the exhaust done. I think the camera died or something. It's been a couple days since I got it done, but I wanted to show you guys exactly what it looks like. I ended up having to kind of just make it work with the pipe that I had. This isn't gonna be the final product. I really wanna make sure that it looks different than the way it looks now, but it did remove a lot of the sound. So let me show you guys what we're working with. So you can see, right under here. So what I did was I ended up extending it. I extended it from there. So this is a longer piece now, because it used to come out right there. So I extended it, and then I've got the one, and then I don't have one on the other side yet. We're still working on it, and I'm also trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for some support. But I've had it on there for several days, and it doesn't clang around or anything. There's no exhaust leaks, and there's not, I know it hangs down a little bit, but that's just because I have it kind of angled when it comes down and out. So it's all secure under there. It's been fine for the last several days. I've driven a couple 100 miles getting some stuff, so it's been fantastic. I tell you what, having the truck done is such an awesome feeling. Let me show you guys the inside. So you can see here, I have been driving it the last few days, but the carpet is just so clean now. Still has that little red tint. I don't know what that's all about, but you can see all this. I mean, this all used to be rusty and nasty through here. I scrubbed the plastic piece. So all this is clean. And then this is what I did with that gray spot. You can see I just put the amp and the battery on top of it to try to cover it a little bit. But you can see back through there, oh, it's nice and clean. And then here's the middle part. Very clean now. And then here's the headliner. Whoa. You can tell how it came out. Came out decent. I have my sunglasses back here. But you can see it almost looks like a black carbon camo or something. It looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, you know, for what it is. But there's the light. We got the light working real good. So super stoked with it. All we need is the back piece to cover up this right here. But other than that, I think it's looking really good. So like I said, it's been a few days since I filmed anything, and that's because I've been working on something on the side, and I'm going to give you guys a glimpse of it now, but look forward to it in the next video. But what we're going to do is we're going to be starting a side hustle. You guys know I have a full-time job and whatnot. The YouTube thing is just for fun, but I do want to do something on the side to make some extra money to, you know, hopefully buy a house and stuff like that one day. So some of you guys will know what this is and some of you guys won't, but that's okay. You guys are going to go on the journey with me, and I'm super excited about it. So this will close out the video for you guys. So this is what we're working with here, and I have a bunch more stuff in the garage, but there we go. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. See ya.